What's going on, guys? Mora here, bringing you week 2 of the World Showdown Series. This time we're facing the Orlando Mudkip and Deebz, so be sure to check out his channel. He's a really cool dude. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about our first win in the first week of this league against the Pichu Bros. I think it was a really cool match. If you missed that out, check it in the description. And yeah, I think the team performed really well as I expected. A couple of unfortunate plays there for my opponent with the hacks, but overall I think it was a really solid performance from my part. And now we are trying to prep with the best team to face Deebz. He has a really scary team that should be appearing in the screen right now. He has Mega Charizard Y, who is a big threat for any team, especially also for my team. As you'll see, I prep a lot for it. Also, he has Manaphy, another big threat for any team, and one of the best mons in the draft league format. And then he has Haxorus, Snorlax, Venusaur, Hitmonlee, Claydol, Hunter, Ferrothorn, Tentacruel, Steelix, and Wigglytuff. First we have Roger, our Ember, Assault Vest, Reckless, with Superpower, Wild Charge, Fire Punch, Sucker Punch, Max HP, Max Attack with an Adamant Nature, and the rest in Speed, just in case, I don't know, some slower mon tries to outspeed me. This thing is my main switch into Mega Charizard Y in case he has it as a special threat, because I saw his first week of the World Showdown Series and he went with a physically offensive Charizard Y. Now that thing could be annoying for my team, but I think I have enough ways to deal with it in case he decides to bring that again. But for a special sweeper, we have this Assault Vest Ember that takes around 34 to 41% from a Fire Blast in the Sun from a timid max special attack Charizard Y, and I can knock him out, one hit KO. I can get a one hit KO with the Wall Charge. Superpower is there for Ferrothorn, for Steelix, and mainly for the Snorlax, which can also be a big threat if he decides to begin to curse. Fire Punch also just for the Venusaur. I could have decided to pick Rock Slide at this slot, but I think getting the coverage for Venusaur it's more important with the Fire Punch. And Sucker Punch is there for priority. I can hit maybe the Hunter, because with the Assault Vest I take really well the Sludge Bombs and the Shadow Balls from the Hunter, which you'll see also it can be kind of annoying if I'm not. I'll talk at the end of this video about the threats and what I'm scared about him. But this thing can take hits from the Hunter, from the Venusaur, from the Mega Charizard Y. It can take around half from a Manaphy and a Tentacruel Scalds, so that's nice too, and I can do a lot of damage with Wild Charge. Ember will try to be my pivot in the match, and I can see it putting a lot of work and breaking a lot of walls in this match. So yeah, I'm very excited about this set. As I said, main switching to Charizard Y, which is a big threat, and not my only response to it, but the main one for sure. Then if you see Deebz team, you'll see that his only resistance to Dark is Wigglytuff, and Wigglytuff is not the best mon in the game. So I decided to win with Hydra, my Life Orb, Hydreigon, with Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Superpower, and Roost. Max special attack, max speed to outspeed max speed Haxorus, because that's a thing, and hasty nature because I want to do more damage with the Superpower against the Steelix, against the Ferrothorn, and against the Snorlax. The combination of Draco Meteor plus Superpower knocks out the Snorlax, and 2 Draco Meteors in the switching knocks out Tentacruel. So that's why Ferrothorn can be annoying, but I have ways to deal with Ferrothorn, and I can capitalize on that with my other mons in case he decides to bring Ferrothorn and tries to do damage against me. That's why I didn't went with Fire Blast, and also I declined on going with her power, because Tentacruel and Ferrothorn can be set of fodders for my other mons. Pretty standard Hydreigon is here. It's as a wall breaker to do damage. And yeah, I mean, Choice Specs was an option, but I decided to go with Life Orb because because Draco Meter and Superpower can give me more opportunities against other mons that Dark Pulse maybe a 3-hit KO, like Tentacruel and like Snorlax for sure. So yeah, that's Hydreigon. Next we have Maxwell, our choice Scarf Rotom. Now pretty you can see rare set. You can say rare set because I have max HP, max special attack with a modest nature, and 8 in speed. Speed is just there, the 8 EVs are just there because that's the only thing I need to outspeed the Manaphy and the Charizard Y. There could be other Scarfers like Hitmonlee, like Haxorus, that like Haunter, Venusaur. Could be annoying, but I'm not planning on taking on those with Rotom. Rotom is there just in case Charizard Y becomes a threat, Manaphy becomes a threat, and I need to run revenge kill. Also with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, and with those moves I may be able to clean at the end with my Scarf Rotom. Will always it's there in case I need to burn the Hitmonlee or burn the Steelix, burn the Haxorus. And yeah, I mean, Trick was an option too, but I don't want to give the Choice Scarf to maybe a Hitmonlee, and that could be annoying. So yeah, that's why Rotom is here. Also, Rotom prevents Hitmonlee to click High Jump Kick, which could destroy my team if he is Adamant Reckless Life Orb, which is a set I'm really scared of. So yeah, bringing my Ghost prevents it from clicking High Jump Kick. And yeah, I mean, also it has a really, I think, not the best matchup, but a nice matchup against Deebz team. So yeah, let's see if Maxwell can do the work. Next, this is my funky set of this week. We're bringing Whirlpool, Perish Song, Sap Zipper, Azumarill. Now this thing completely walls Manaphy because he cannot touch me. If he tries to burn me, I have Protect there to stall him a little bit and knock him out with the Whirlpool, Perish Song. This thing also can take hits from Hitmonlee, from Haxorus if I need to, from Snorlax, which is also my plan to Whirlpool and Perish Song his Snorlax. The play rough is there in case it does around 40 to 50% to Haxorus in case that thing becomes annoying, and also has a 50% chance with that investment in attack, the 108 EVs in attack, to one-hit KO the Hitmonlee. Also, this Azumarill walls Ferrothorn because of the Sap Zipper, so I can always Whirlpool and Perish Song that thing. Although I can use also Ferrothorn for my Jirachi, as you'll see, for a set of fodder. With the investment also in defense, I take better hits from all his physically offensive threats. And yeah, that's Azumarill. Leftovers are just for longevity. I thought about the berry from that reduces the poison attacks, but I think with this investment I can take a poison jab from Haxorus. And I mean, I will not stay against Haunter unless I really need to, but just for the Haxorus, that the leftovers, I think they are overall they are better. And knockoff was also an option to catch the Haunter on the switching, but I needed Protect in case, as I said, Manaphy burns me and I need to stall him a little bit for the knockout. And yeah, that's Azumarill. Next we have Mo, our Jirachi. This is our main win condition from this week. We have a Psychic, Calm Mind substitute Stealth Rocks set with leftovers, max speed to speed tie with Manaphy and Mega Charizard Y if I need to, and max special attack, the rest in HP to get the most from leftovers and even number. I just need Psychic to hit his entire team at plus 5, plus 6. I start doing a lot of damage to Steelix, to Claydol, and to Ferrothorn, which are the ones that resist the Psychic. Calm Mind and Substitute, well, just to boost my special attack. Substitute to protect me from the Fire Blast, maybe from the Scalds. I can force switchings in Tentacruel, I can force the switching also in Venusaur. So I can see Jirachi putting a lot of work. Star Rock was just a last minute call because I want to pressure that Charizard Y to end when he decides to enter, and also if he decides to rapid spin it, I can take that opportunity to set up my substitute, set up my Calm Mind, and start sweeping. So yeah, I mean, for second time in a row, Jirachi is carrying the rocks, but I mean, they are occasional. I don't know if I will click that move, but just in case I need to, I have it there. I was also thinking about Healing Wish, about Wish for my Ember, for my Hydreigon, but I mean, in Hydreigon I have Roost, and anyway, I have the Choice Scarf Maxwell to, in case Charizard Y becomes a problem, and also the Sap Zipper in Azumarill. Blastoise at full can leave a Solar Beam and do around 50% with Surf to the Charizard Y, so that's why I just went with Psychic. And I'm really excited about this set. I think it can put the finest of work, and yeah, it's my main win condition. I'll preserve it the most I can. If I see the opportunity to set up in front of the Ferrothorn, of the Tentacruel, of the Venusaur, I'll take that chance. And yeah, that's Jirachi. And last, we have Leo, our Mega Blastoise. This spot was a little bit tough for me to decide, but I saw my team and I thought that Haxorus, if he goes into +1 or +2, can become a really big problem to the team. So with this investment, Mega Blastoise takes an Outrage at +2 at full. So that's just for you to see the bulk from my Mega Blastoise. Obviously it can take hits like Earthquake, Dragon Claw if he decides to set up at +1, at +2, and I can knock him out with Ice Beam. Regular Haxorus takes 100% minimum from the Ice Beam from a modest max special attack Mega Blastoise. So that's why I have Ice Beam. I have Surf because it has a 96% chance, I think, to hit KO Mega Charizard Y in the sun. So that's nice. That's why I went with Surf. Outer Sphere just there for the Snorlax, for the Ferrothorn, and Rapid Spin because he has a Ferrothorn if he wants to Hazard Stack me. Also with the Tentacruel, with Toxic Spikes, Steel Rock, I have that Rapid Spin in order for me to get rid of them. Dark Pool was an option too for the Hunter, and because he doesn't have a big resist to Dark Pulse, as I said in the beginning of the video. But I think this set can put a lot of work. I don't need the speed. The speed there is just to outspeed a defensive Venusaur, but I don't see him bringing defensive Venusaur. I mean, maybe he can if he's really afraid of my Azumarill and my Blastoise, and this spread with these 32 EVs. In case he decides to put like 12 EVs in Venusaur, I can outspeed that thing with my Mega Blastoise and do a lot of damage with Ice Beam. And the rest in HP just to be more bulky. And yeah, guys, I mean, that's the team. I'm expecting the Charizard Y and the Manaphy to come. Those are the main big threats to the team. As you saw, I prep a lot for it. Mons that can be a problem, maybe Haunter, but I mean Haunter, Hitmonlee, those things hit hard. So can be kind of problematic if he decides to bring kind of a Choice Scarf Hunter, a Choice Scarf Hitmonlee, a Choice Scarf Haxorus. But my plan there is to play around that. Like if he decides to go with a Haxorus and locks himself into Earthquake, I have my two Levitate users. If he decides to lock himself into Outrage or a Dragon move, I have my Steel type, I have my Fairy type, so it will be not problem. Also, Hitmonlee, if it is Choice Scarf, if he locks himself into Hype Jump Kick, I have my Ghost type, I have my Fairy type. So yeah, I mean Hunter, if it is a Scarf, I can. If he decides to lock himself into Shadow Ball, I have Hydreigon. If he decides to lock himself into Sludge Bomb, I have my Jirachi. So I don't see him bringing Scarfers in this match. I think it will not make sense against my team because I can play around that. And yeah, I think that this team can handle it. Obviously, I need to be careful with Hitmonlee because I don't have the best switch into it. But as long as I identify his set, I think I can handle it. Charizard Y, if it is physically offensive, I'll have to rely on my Mega Blastoise and my Azumarill because Ember takes a lot from an Earthquake. I think around 80%. So yeah, I mean Hydreigon, I thought about bringing Scarf Hydreigon, but I need the damage output from Life Orb. Plus I outspeed the Haxorus and I have good switchings to Charizard Y into Manaphy, the ones who outspeed my Hydreigon, so I'm not really concerned about those mons against Hydreigon. So yeah, guys, I mean that's the team. You have it: Roger, Hydra, Maxwell, Azumarill, Jirachi, and Mega Blastoise. So yeah, the video will go up tomorrow, Saturday, our match against Deebz. I hope it's a really good one for you to enjoy it. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, leave me a comment if you think something that I can improve from this team, something that you really enjoy, something that you don't like about the team. And yeah, I mean, subscribe if you're new, and we'll try to come again with the win and set our record into a 2-0 and 2-0 here in the World Showdown Series. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.